Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continuing blind Let's Play Bravely Default, where the fairy flies HD, the offline mod. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we start our side scenario here in chapter 4. Let's go.
It's no use. The lock won't open.
Hope you're all having a wonderfully fantastic day, as our progress has been stunted, it seems.
If you wish to pass this gate, seek you the 6 keystones throughout the lands.
Keystones?
Keys of stone? Stones that are keys?
Though the way is barred, 6 number the holes to be filled. I trust you can figure out the rest. The time is ripe to prove yourselves worthy. I shall say no more.
No fair! Couldn't you offer a small hint? Perhaps a name, a color, a shape?
I said I shall say no more. Now off with you. I shall await your return.
We must find something that fits in these holes.
Murgurgur.
No, it's going to take more than brawn to open.
Yeah, I had to play these scenes from the scenario here because of, well, the game autosaves after you do everything. And unfortunately, I forgot to hit start on my record after walking all the way up here from the previous location. Thankfully, this game has a great event guide, which is great. Now, let's see. I believe I know where to go. Yeah, this is what I remember not too long ago I said I don't know what's up with these stones that are scattered around the land. Those are them. And I know we need to go get them. It's just gonna be kind of a problem to do so. I hate these guys so much, by the way. These little guys are a pain in my butt ever since I changed my classes, because I do not have very good AoEs to take care of this annoyance, because these guys are very, very annoying. So since we're about to go to a town, might as well hit them with every single thing I got. Oh, by the way, Holy actually heals these guys, which is really annoying because Ring of Bell has a Holy sword on. Hopefully that'll work. See, I'm not doing any damage anymore. Okay, that did good damage. There we go. So I hit a level 8 Templar. I haven't really looked at what the jobs do though, so I'll do those in a second. As we head back to town, I'm gonna have to fly all over this map. And you know what? I think there's. Hold on a sec. Let me pull this up. Yeah, Intra actually sent me a map that has the locations marked, because I looked at this map and I said, those are the obelisks, aren't they? And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, I bet you they're gonna be used for something. And he's like, yeah, at least you'll know where they are. So at least I know where they are. The question is, how do I get to them? Wait, what's the one that's over here? There's one that's, it's to the southwest of us. That little island area there. That's basically where it is. So we got a little bit of backtracking here. That is quite alright. I know that Quake's not gonna hit a flying unit. That's fine. And she's charmed. That's not fine. Oh wow. Aroga did the trick though. I'm not a big fan of the Templar. Just not doing enough damage. just nowhere near doing enough damage. I thought that we'd be doing plenty of damage because S weapons, you know, the stats still look good, but nope, it's just we're not hitting very hard. But there may be some cool abilities. And speaking of abilities, we should probably check those out because I haven't done that yet. So let's see what we get after 8 levels. Heat Strike. Unleash an attack for a guaranteed critical hit that deals 2 damage, but it's a BP ability. Abate Light, we know what that does. Physical defense, that's cool. Giant Slayer, it's an opponent with more HP than you. Probably good on bosses. Chance to critical hit when using magic. Critical hit will double the amount of damage or recovery. So this seems like, it seems like Templar would be good to get for mages as well. Reduce the amount of damage you see during the fall by 75%, that's huge. Form a shield around all eyes, prevents one physical attack, but it's 2 BP. Has 50% chance to use a critical hit when using an item. Again, I think that the support skills on this class would actually be better for my mages than for my fighters. But, you know, that's something I can always go and do later. Oh, one major thing that I do probably should say. I went and bought for 100,000 the Heike armor for Adia. Since she seems to always get hit first. Didn't seem like a bad idea. Okay, first, I need to get to a spot where I can use my airship. It's kind of annoying. Place I need to go to up there. I hate these things. I wonder if I have to fight a boss at the end of this. Wow, paralyze and a poison shot. That's kind of annoying. There's that radiant blast thing that was used on me a bunch of times. I hate the enemies here. The enemies here just suck. It's nothing but non-stop poisons and other things. Whatever. I think it's over. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just kill the difficulty. Kill the encounter for now. I think the first one was over here somewhere. No? No? Oh, it's way over there to the left. My bad. That thing was blocking my way and I couldn't see what I was doing. Why can't I get my ship up? Am I not allowed to use my ship anymore? There we go. Just had to be on the right spot. Okay, so if I might, yep. That's indeed what these things are for. But there's a boss! I was not expecting a boss! I was not ready for this! I was not ready for this! I should have been ready for this, but I was not ready for this. This is not good. Ladon. Ladon's a very powerful name for a dragon. Greek mythology. Ugh. I am so not ready for this. What can I do here? I can try to Velga. And you. Let's go ahead and grant idea. Just great. Just great game. Thanks. That's exactly fair. Yeah, that's exactly fair. That's not fair. The paralysis. I have no way to stop paralysis. Like, I don't have any way to stop that. So if I have no way to stop paralysis, how the heck am I supposed to win? I mean, is this Dragon Quest 11 all over again? I don't know if you know the story about Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 11 is a really fun game, but they don't give you any like resistance items. They give you 10% resistance. So you have to stack it with other 10% resistance items. But you never can actually be resistant to a status element. So the game is really annoying because you fight a boss and you just status elements you, no matter what you can do, you can't fully prevent it. And then you just die. And it seems like there's a lot of luck in that game. Or maybe I played it wrong. But that game kicked my butt and I don't know what I could have done differently to stop it. I don't have the ability to float either in this game. As far as I know, I can check the level 6 magics, but I'm pretty sure there's no level 6 float. I know I bought it already, I'm just not level 6 white mage yet. Arise is not what the rise I need. Yeah, there is no float magic. So how the heck do you win this fight when he can paralyze? There's probably an item that stops paralysis. There is. I only have 2 of them. Can I buy more? I cannot. I cannot buy more. Yep, I can buy more. So I only have 2 ways to stop paralysis, and that's it. And unfortunately, this guy constantly does paralysis, so I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I guess I could try to see if there's something that blocks Earth. Maybe Earth Charms? But I'm not really sure what to do. Okay, I need to equip you with your best. Your best would probably be Pirate. I'm gonna make you Sword Master. That way you don't lose all your ability. That way you can still gain some abilities. Your best is probably gonna be Ninja, but I want you to steal. So make you a Thief. Now let's go to your abilities and change theory to Hunting. And you guys, I mean, it doesn't really matter what you all do. I still have one character that's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Because, like I said, there's nothing I can do to really fully protect it. Of course, these have to be guarded by dragons of legend. Oh, it's not gonna be easy. It's definitely not gonna be easy. That's not what I want to do. I want to save. Thank you. That's what I want to do.
The dragon! Here it comes!
And I nuked his abilities too. So let's decrease his physical attack. To increase his physical defense. Magic defense. And then we'll go for quadruple damage. Now you're a thief, so you should be able to steal. You better be able to steal. Let's say Saga. And I think you're just gonna default. Quad 9s. It's still a dragon thing. Like I said, I don't know what to do about that. You're paralyzed. I need the best cure spell. I think that's the only thing I can think of. What did that do? Oh, it made me weak to earth! Great! Very nice, game! That's a load of garbage.
Don't blink.
Nice shot. I need you to kill this dragon. Yeah. Kill the dragon. That did less damage than what I thought it would do. I mean, have you ever played a game, an RPG, where you just bash your head against the wall over and over and over again, trying subtle changes to a problem? Thinking that, hey, if you tweak one thing, or if you do this different, everything will be different. Well, that didn't help at all in this fight. I spent, I mean, this is, what, like 4 times footage? I don't know, it's a lot of times footage. But I spent so much time trying to kill this dragon. And the problem was, you can't kill this dragon the normal way. Because of that, make a thumb press. And all the dragons have this pattern to them, where they do this like super move that just demolishes your entire party. And the reason it demolishes your entire party is not due to the things that you may think. It's actually due to a second ability they have. So there's a second ability where the dragon makes you take more damage from his abilities. And I believe it's called like Earth Ray or something. Yeah, Earth Eye. So Earth Eye. And what happens with Earth Eye is even if you're strong against Earth, Earth Eye overrides your resistances. And it makes it so that you can't do anything with it. So I decided to try adaptation. And I'm like, oh, I can use adaptation to nullify the dragon's attacks. And except for getting hit with like a bite or two, it was working. Until it didn't. And I didn't notice this until... I don't think I noticed this until the next combat. But basically what happens is, if you use adaptation and it uses Dragon Eye, Dragon Eye will cancel your adaptation. And the problem that I kept facing was, I used adaptation, and then I used adaptation twice. I used adaptation once on Agnes, and then I used adaptation once on Edea. The problem with adaptation, though, is it takes a move to use it. So I have to double cast it. So I brave. I cast adaptation on myself, Agnes. Then I cast adaptation on Edea, who I would assume to have like the strongest attacks. I gave her Hunter and I changed her job, and I'm like, okay, let's deal. Didn't work. And at this point, I just hit despair. I literally just hit despair. I even went back and read the skill, and I'm like, wait, adaptation is supposed to protect against that. Why is it not protecting? Because of the Earth Eye. The Earth Eye just destroys your resistance. And I decided, well, you know, I did have a run where we got pretty far. Maybe I could just go all in though, and just hit this thing with everything I got. Yeah. And again, the adaptation just doesn't work. I try using adaptation on all my characters. Just doesn't work. And this was repeated, it was consistent. I think at this point I was ready to give up. I mean, this is, like I said, like 5 times speed, 6 times speed or something. This literally was about 30 minutes of me bashing my head against the wall against this dragon. And I just got to the point where I had to put out the bat signal and basically get help. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my my suffering here. Oh boy. When you call out for help in the universe, sometimes the universe answers. And the strategy I was given by Entra was to have everyone be ninjas. You brave once, you attack, and then you use the ninjutsu ability. What was the ninjutsu ability called? Let's see, it was called Ususemi. Ususemi. This one. Evade 1 physical attack. So basically, if everything works out, then what should happen is I should be able to win. Maybe. Let's go full screen for this, because I'm gonna throw on auto and hopefully watch the dragon die. It's not doing any damage right now, though. That's the problem. Well, I'm not doing any damage, but it seems to be working so far. I'm doing some damage with my other characters. Daggers just don't seem to do any damage whatsoever. Okay, Anios for some reason has -1. But it didn't seem to matter. Yeah, strangely enough, this strategy is working. Now, granted, wow, that counter. Now, if you're wondering why some characters have daggers on, it's because the ninja ability, or the ninja class, is based off of daggers. Now, I could use samurai weapons, but in order for me to use samurai weapons, I would have to give a samurai lord to them, which I don't know if that would have done more damage or less overall. You see, with swords, I'm not doing much damage. The counter is the most damage I'm doing. I actually have counter amp equipped as my 4th ability. That turntable seems to work beautifully. So this is the first time in the entire game I had to use a specific strategy to fight a boss. Yeah, I mean, we look at our stuff here, we've practically taken 0 damage. I don't know why that magic table works so well. +1 BP after evading. So it looks like when he does that slam attack, we evade it. Like every time. And the way we're doing the most damage is just through counters. Yeah, you see, we're just evading it. And we won. And we won. We actually got unscathed as a bonus. I don't know how we got unscathed as a bonus, but we got unscathed as a bonus. Which I find absolutely hilarious considering. But hey, one dragon is down!
We won.
That's exactly what I feel. I spent... I don't know if I said this already. I haven't done my voiceover in the 35 minutes that you'll never see, except in fast forward. But basically, I spent 35 moments in total despair, just like, how are you supposed to win this fight? This fight is impossible. And yet, by using that strategy, the fight not only was not impossible, but was pathetically easy. How does that work? That is amazing.
Why, you have mastered my contrivance and defeated its guardian.
The vampire.
Very well, I shall grant you the Earth Keystone.
Woohoo!
That voice. Lord De Rosso?
This stone must be one of the keys to Vampire Castle. All right, 5 more to go.
Alright, 5 more to go. I don't know if this strategy is gonna work all the time, but it just might. It just might. So we need to hop on a plane here, or a ship, or city, whatever you want to call it. Where is the next location at? The next location is down this way, in between the 2 dots. So let me just show off this build before we do this again. So what I did was the following. I have earthing rods on everyone, because if I get paralyzed, bad things happen. Do I need earthing rods if I dodge everything? I don't know. It's mostly just to make me feel safe. I have axes on him, daggers on her, swords on him, and daggers on her. And the kunai is really the best dagger that we can have. I mean, we can get 1 assassin dagger, but it drops our evade. I figure more evade can't hurt. And then for abilities, it doesn't matter what we have up here. It really doesn't. What matters is we have the ninjutsu ability to get the utsusemi. I believe that's what it's called. And then the first 3 abilities are the key ones. Transience, which is counter. Comeback Kid. Raise your magic attack and physical attack, which each attack evaded. I don't think that's as important. That's mostly a damage buff. Turning tables. Raise BP by 1 evading an enemy attack. So when he does that slam thing, we get 1 BP back, which means that he doesn't get double attacks. And then we have Axlor, which raises our arms up to for Axis S. This is the one that I feel can be used almost anyway. Any way you choose. But the counteract seems to do a lot of damage. But then again, if I do something like Katana Lore, will that increase my overall damage? I do not know. I'm going to try it though. I am going to try it. Because I was doing practically 0 damage against this guy. Now, I don't know if I want to use a lightning sword though. Okay, this was not lightning. Okay, cool. We don't want to use lightning. If we run into a lightning dragon, that would be bad. He has a claymore on the Excalibur. He has a claymore on Excalibur because he has sword lore. And I forget what I gave her. I gave her counteract. Okay, so basically I have 1 character with counteract now because she doesn't really do that much besides that. I could probably do the same with him, because he's really not hitting a lot hard with swords, but he does hit a little. It does hurt a little. But yeah, that's basically the build that has completely broken the dragons. Now, I'm pretty sure you can't do this trick on everything in the game, but it's very effective here.
Here it comes!
Alright, so now we have, what is this guy? The Salamander. Oh, that's a cool name. And if we do the exact same thing we just did, will it work? Hey, see, daggers do nothing. Okay, that katana was doing damage though. That fire attack is very loud. But yeah, it does seem to work. I don't know why this works, but it works. I mean, this is basically invincibility. Or at this point. I'm just shocked that this works. But I was told this strategy doesn't work on other bosses though. But for some reason it works here. Oh, I also got about 2 to 3 levels and leveled some other job classes. I don't know if the levels were necessary, but I figure they could help with the future fights. Considering we're getting closer to endgame here, it can't hurt. Yeah, this is amazing. I can't believe this works. Should we switch to big screen? Wow, quad 9's on the counter. Nice. Yeah, switching the big screen like worked perfectly. And they're just leveling up those skills pretty easily. I mean, the first 2 already have mastered.
We won.
You have defeated my guardian. Very well. I shall grant you the Fire Keystone.
All right, 4 more to go.
All right, so the next one is, I believe, at the tip up here. Yeah, over here. Water dragon?
Here it comes.
I don't know what that is. I want to look at the name. Oh, I can look at the name down here. That is the Jabberwock. The Jabberwock, of course, known for his story in, what was it, Alice in Wonderland? I don't really know if you need to be a ninja class for this. I'll have to look at the ninja base ability. But it definitely helps to have the dual wield as a natural state. Wow, 8,000 crit. Yeah, it looks like every single dragon is the same fight, basically. Except different elements, right? So in reality, you're just doing the same fight 6 times. Except you get to see a cool different elemental dragon. It's good to see the daggers starting to finally do some damage now. I mean, you can tell the difference from the level 7 job class to level 8 job class. It's pretty apparent. And then she does no damage. Never mind. Sweet, holy. I should be careful with that though. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight a holy dragon, and having a holy sword will heal the dragon, which would be really, really bad. So I need to take that sword off him.
We won.
You have defeated my guardian. Very well. I shall grant you the Dark Keystone.
Kind of reminds me of the Power Rangers. You got,
all right, 3 more to go.
you got these ninjas fighting off the evil. Although, I mean, the Power Rangers weren't nice. I mean, they weren't really ninjas. You know what I mean. How would you classify the Power Rangers? Just like martial artists, maybe? Okay, so I need to take off Excalibur. Honestly, don't like any of these choices, but it's probably better than daggers. Probably. And besides, it looks cool to have different types of weapons. Sure, why not? Okay, where's the next one at? The next one's gonna be to the east. I believe it's just basically straight east. It's at the little, like, diamond island. The heck? My ship just, like, stopped in midair for some reason. Right there. There it is.
Here it comes.
What are we fighting? We are fighting... I need to get this guy's name. I want to get the guy's name. And we are fighting... Mizuki. Okay. This thing seems to be fairly resistant to physical damage. Ice Dragon. We have fire weapons that we could have used here. But I don't know which dragon is which, so I can't take that gamble. So I guess the way this works is the Utsusemi blocks that attack. And because we have turntables, we get a BP back. So basically we can attack and then Utsusemi. And we'll always have enough AP, attack points, break points, whatever. We always have enough attacks to make it so that he never gets a free turn to attack twice. So we hit him once, and then we go into counter mode. But if he hits us, we instantly get a turn back, which allows us to go into counter mode again, which allows us to infinitely cycle Utsusemi, which means we always have protection up. And when he does do a physical attack like Bite, it'll trigger our character to turn back over again. And when our character gets their turn back over again, they can Utsusemi again. And when they bite, it actually is helpful because we get the counter transients. Yeah, I see how this works. This is pretty cool. And that's why you also attack, because you can't just rely on counters. I mean, I guess you could just transients every single time. I mean, I'm sorry, I guess you could always just continue to use your dodge every single time, but if you do that, the fight would take like 45 minutes if you just relied on pure counter.
We won.
I mean, technically
You have
doable.
defeated my guardian.
Just take forever.
Very well. I shall grant you the water keystone.
All right, 2 more to go.
I just can't believe that trick works. That is amazing. I mean, dragons are literally some of the hardest things I've fought due to the one-shot nature. So I don't know how I would have beat him without this this strat. Oh, they're gonna make me walk. Jerks. All right, 2 more to go. Ooh, this looks like the Holy Dragon. Shinryu, yeah. Definitely a Holy Dragon, I'm sure. So glad I got rid of that Holy Sword now. Otherwise, we'd be healing him with every attack. There's this little, like, guys outside of the, out of that final area in the ice. The little Mandragora things. They actually heal when you use sword, holy attacks on them. They are very annoying. Because I had the Excalibur on, so I would use the Excalibur to attack, and I would just heal him, 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 heal him. And it was so annoying. It's really cool though, seeing the different dragons. The Holy Breath is so neat. That is such a cool attack. Eventually we'll get there. Almost there. Oh man, the dragon's breath is just so cool. It's just so cool. Oh, those counters really help. They really speed up this process. This guy seems to be tougher than the other ones. I wonder if they all have the same amount of HP. Or if there truly is tougher dragons. There we go. Now Karai? Yeah, they're having a lot of fun. They're like, hey! We got free JP and the other two don't. Ha ha ha.
We won.
You have defeated my guardian. Very well. I shall grant you the light keystone.
Ooh, pretty.
All right, 1 more to go.
All right, 1 more to go. Oh. I was trying to use the airship and, forget, can't use the airship in the, forest. Very, very annoying. I wonder if I go to, Yuliana's hut. I wonder if he's here. He is not here. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense they wouldn't be here. But at the same time, you know, it was kind of interesting if he would have been or would it not have been. Alright, one more dragon to go. And this one is in between the two dots on the south here. So, in between, there it is.
Here it comes!
Oh, oh, look at those colors. You're a beauty. Wyvern. You don't get really much of a name there, but man, you are amazing looking. I mean, the AoE attack helps with our damage because it boosts our physical attack, but the counters is where the true power kind of lies. Ooh, that one looks amazing. I like it a lot. Yeah, the breath attacks look amazing. I love this guy's the colors, but the light attack one was so pretty. I mean, ideally, I guess what you would want from this guy is you want a breath attack followed by a single attack. Because your single attacks will get counter. The breath attack is you turn tables. You know, they kind of work together. There we go. You see that 8,700 damage. Only 4,300 that time, but still pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, 2,700 crit. Ooh, I'm so glad I asked for help. Because I spent so long fighting that first dragon and dying so many times. Ooh,
We won.
the last one.
You have defeated my guardian. Very well. I shall grant you the Wind Keystone.
Nice.
All right. We have them all now. Let's return to Vampire Castle with haste.
Oh, look at you, did a little huzzah. That was great. Okay, my friends, well, I think that I'm gonna stop here. I know this ain't gonna be a full-length video, but we'll head to the Vampire Castle next one. I have been banging my head against the wall trying to beat these dragons. All 6 dragons are now down. The next episode, we'll go fight the vampire. But for now, hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.